Hey guys, welcome back, and sorry for the little wait on part two, but I am here, and in this series we're going to get deeper into the stretches for our front splits. We've warmed up and now we're here. So go ahead and get into your pigeon pose. So first we try to get a bit of an active stretch out of this by just coming up nice and strong, hand on your waist, chest up, before we then go ahead and come into a bit of a deeper stretch. So guys, here I'm just taking some gentle movement left and right in this position and just breathing. Alright, so now we're going to come up and just take a twist if you can here. Just getting a deeper stretch in your sides and in your hip. And now we're going to switch to the other side. Just come out gently, roll it out. I know that was a deep stretch. Well done. So other side now, nice and strong. One side might feel better than the other. You might notice one side is tighter or looser. Now we're going to come up and go for our twist, taking our left arm over our right knee and taking our right arm behind us. And now we're going to gently come out of it and just roll it out. I know that was a deep stretch as well. So now we're going to take our right leg forward and set up for pyramid pose. So this is a very good stretch if you want to get your splits. As you can see, my back foot is at an angle facing away outwards, and my front leg is straight and facing forward. If you need blocks to help you in this position, that's absolutely fine. And if you don't need them, that's okay too, as long as you're getting that stretch in the front leg and in the back calf as well. So guys, we're just going to raise our back foot 4 times. Bring it down, raise your foot, get a deeper stretch, bring it down, raise that back leg, bring it down, raise your leg and bring it down. And come out of the stretch, shake it out. And now we'll go for the other side. So just remember your back leg is at an angle away from you and your front leg is nice and straight. And we just want to breathe into this stretch. If you need blocks, use them. If you don't, that's okay. Now we're going to take those leg raises from the back leg as we did it on the other side. Well done, guys. Now bring it down and just shake it out. I know that was a deep stretch. So now I'm going to take my right foot to the edge of my mat. We're going to come into a deep lunge here, and I'll also be showing you how you can use blocks as well. So as you can see, my foot is at the edge of the mat, and I'm now using the blocks to support me here. You can do this, or you can come into a very deep lunge and have your forearms on the floor directly, as I'm going to show you here. So we're going to slowly come out of this stretch by coming up onto our hand and taking it back into that half split position. Just take it back, take your time. And we're going to move on to the other side, taking that foot to the edge of the mat and coming deep into your lunge. So this is definitely my tighter hip. Just breathe deep here. Take some movement, whatever feels good for you, and release. Just take your time. So now we're just going to slowly but surely set up for frog pose, but first we're just going to take this position here. It's kind of like half frog, half child pose, and we're just going to warm up and come into our frog pose. So just check your alignment here, guys. And guys, frog pose is not just good for middle splits, but it's also good for your front splits as well. Like, it will help keep your inner thighs and your groin very open, very stretched out, which you need for both splits. The longer you stay in frog, the closer to the floor you will get. So take your time, come out of frog. I know that was intense, but it's so necessary. Now I'm going to come into this half straddle and take this hamstring stretch. going to move to the other side and get a nice hold. This is also such a really good stretch for your side as well. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but I can definitely feel my side being stretched out, especially like my lower back area. Nice, so go ahead and come into a straddle and just start to take some gentle movements here that feel good for you. Nice, so now I'm going to come out to the side. I go left first and just take a deep breath here. And now time to switch sides. Take a nice deep stretch. And get ready to slowly come up and release. I hope you've had a very good deep stretch so far. We're almost there. Now we're going to try and come into our splits using our blocks to support us, and I'll just show you how you can use 3 blocks. So just coming down into the split as much as I can. But what you can do here is you can actually take a block and place it underneath that butt cheek / hip, just to hold you up more in this position if you need more support. And you can also change the height of the block depending on the level that you're at. And again, even if you can't get here today, that's absolutely fine, because you will get here with time and consistent stretching. And if you can, we will come into our full split and just keep the blocks wherever you need them, nice and strong, and taking some rocks left and right if you can. Just giving yourself a nice split hold. Just gently come out of your split. Well done. Shake it out before we go into the other side. And as always, we want to train the other side as well. So I never used to have a split on both sides. I only had it with my right leg forward once upon a time. But a few years ago, I did get my split on my other side. So it is possible, guys. It is possible, okay? One side will always still feel better, but you can get your split on both sides. So just try to find your alignment here and just take some movement if you can, some nice gentle movement left and right. And we're now going to gently come out of our split. Well done. We're going to shake it out and come onto our back. Get a nice hip stretch, lower back stretch, just to relax our muscles. And take our feet out and just allow our hips to relax. Well done, guys. I know that was a deep stretch, but you would definitely get closer to your middle splits if you do this a couple times a week. Take care and see you in my next video.